Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Import Bōken. Today we're taking a look at Taito's 1989 Space Harrier clone, and this is Night Striker. Now Night Striker is actually an exception to Import Bōken because technically I only really do games that never had a domestic US release. And to be fair, this really never did have a domestic US release until way later in the 2000s with a Taito Legends compilation. This actually happened to be on there. But prior to that, no one in America really saw Night Striker unless the arcade that you happen to visit happened to import it. And that was actually the first time that I ever played Night Striker was in an arcade. It was a converted cabinet. It was probably a Star Trek cabinet, I want to say, basing on what I know about arcade cabinets now. And this game was in it. And it was fantastic. I mean, the music of this game just rocks. The graphics were breathtaking at the time, and I think they still look pretty damn good today. And I was just completely absorbed with this game because, man, you were in this cabinet and just listening to the great music. Getting a little lost here as I'm getting my butt kicked, but yeah, this was one of my favorites to play in the Crystal Point arcade when my dad would take me and my little brother to the arcade. And pretty much, if you've played Space Harrier, you've probably played this game. But I like this a little bit more than Space Harrier, and I keep going on and on about the music, and I think that has a lot to do with it. And I'm pretty sure that the sound group that did the music for this was Taito's in-house music band, Zuntata, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. They're known for their in-house music for Taito, but I'm pretty sure they composed the music for this. And this is great. Got a total futuristic sound to it. Almost Tron-ish, original Tron-ish if you would say. And what you're seeing there is I just defeated the first boss. And now I'm in the process of choosing one of the branching paths in this game to kind of select my path to the end here. And now we're on the canal. Another stage with great music. And honestly, I think this is probably what got me so pumped about Star Fox when it finally came out in the 90s, because that's what it reminded me of. Now, granted, Star Fox is super polygon based, where this is more scaling technology than anything. But it does have its similarities. The sound design, other than the music, is also great in this. Whoa, kick that guy's ass quick. Blew my mind sitting in that arcade cabinet, especially when you got the female voice telling you, your shields are destroyed, be careful, you're going to take another hit. Just really added to the overall drama of the game. And what you're looking at here is the PlayStation version of Night Striker that they eventually released in the mid-90s, I want to say. And as far as any enhancements, there's kind of an arrange mode with this, and the only thing that's not really arcade perfect about this is the fact that there is loading in between the stages when you pick them. And the original coin-op, that issue did not exist. The stages just loaded right up. Ooh. And I have played the Sega CD port of this, and it's god-awful. It gets the point across, but the issue with it is that the Sega Genesis color hardware is so poor that it just looks like you're flying through crap. That's the best way I can describe it. Just low-grade 256 color crap. Just does not look good. Murky as hell. This was the definite version to play if you had a choice other than the arcade version. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty quick game to finish. There's some more stages, but you can blow through this game in about 20 minutes easy. But if you're a Space Harrier fan and you've never played this game before, I do recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, it was the first Space Harrier game I ever played, and I love it. Very nostalgic to me. Like I said, it reminds me of that arcade experience back in the day. So that is all for this episode of Import Bōken. I will, of course, see you guys again in future episodes. Thanks for watching.